Aditya Roy Kapoor and Vivacious Sara Ali Khan, who have proved their mettle in the film industry with their memorable performances, and they are here to share insights about the movie and their characters' journey.
Aditya this side.
Yeah.
Aditya left. This side. Sara this side.
Coming here. So yes, a large part of our film is actually set in Kolkata. Ninaji's whole track is set in Kolkata. I am Bengali in the film also, so you'll see more. And I think that it's metro in general, and Kolkata, as we know, is one of the main metros of our country. And it's so warm. You guys are so loving, and it's been a lovely time here. And as far as in the film is concerned, I think we've tried to show and encapsulate the warmth of all the metros, and how the love languages are changing nowadays in metros, how modern love has evolved. And I think that Kolkata is one of the cities that we've shown this with. And as far as working with Parth is concerned, I think it was amazing. It was a lot of fun, and he's so real and so relaxed that I had a great time working with him. Thank you so much. Yes, talking about the real part, how was your experience working with other?
The experience was amazing. I did a film with him before this called Ludo, and I had such a wonderful time working with him that I was looking for the next opportunity to get back onto a movie set with him. So I was really excited when he reached out and spoke about Metro and what he had in store for the film and also for the character. He had a lot of interesting and exciting ideas about what we could do with the character. And working with him is a dream for an actor. He's a joy to work with. Always brings out something different in a performance. So really excited to be back on a movie set with Radha.
Yeah, and what drew you to this project?
I think I've answered, it's him. I think him first and foremost. And he also had an idea for a character that felt like something that I hadn't done before. Something new to explore, for the both of us to explore together. Something different from Ludo. So I think for me, the main thing was to work with Dada again. That was my main reason to get back.
Yeah, and getting back to Sara, let's talk about the music. Let's talk about Pritam Da in the movie, because that plays a huge role in Metro, I mean, one has grown up listening to Pritam Da's songs, one has grown up watching Basuda's work, and I'm just so honored and privileged to be able to work with them and to be able to be part of a story that they're telling. And of course, music is extremely integral to our film, and we hope that you like it. Yeah, I'm sure we'll like it. And moving on to, because she's playing a role of a Bangali, would you like to hear some Bangla from her? Alright, I will help you out in this. Maybe the patent thing, Ami Tomake Bhalobashi and Namaskar Kolkata, that we can do. You had Fuchka, and did you romance with Parth having Fuchka or Roshogollas in Kolkata? Our story actually is not set in Kolkata, so that didn't happen. But yes, Namaskar, Kolkata, Ami Tomake Bhalobashi. Did I do okay? Yes, absolutely. And Amra Shobai Tomader dujonke onek bhalobashi. All right.
My question is to both of you that with Metro Indino, we remember Life in a Metro, which was made years ago. Did that baggage somehow play in your mind? That's one question. Other question is that recently Fatima has said that in an ensemble cast, sometimes the actors may get insecure. How do you see that? Both of you have been a part of ensemble cast in the past. So how do you see that?
Well, I'll just start with saying I don't think I took any pressure. Like I said, I was just honored and privileged to get a chance to work with Basuda, to be in a film with Pritam Da's music. And this film is its own film, it's a different film. So no, I didn't take any pressure, and I think Basuda is a master filmmaker, and he's done films like this before, whether it's Metro, whether it's Ludo, and I think he knows how to give his characters and his actors a lot of space a lot of respect, and I think that we're storytellers and we're part of the story, and as long as we keep that in mind, I personally don't see the room for insecurity.
And regarding the baggage of life in a metro. Okay.
No, I think she answered that. No, there's no reason to, there's enough pressure anytime you're making a movie as it is. So you shouldn't be looking for more reasons to apply pressure on yourself. You should be looking for things to remove pressure from yourself. So I don't think there was any reason to take any baggage. Because the stories were so unique and new, and Dada was coming to it with a completely new slate, that there was no reason to think of that. Now when we're promoting, we realize, wow, it's such a love film. It's not that we didn't know that, but now one feels like, yes, people are connecting the two. But when we were shooting it, we didn't keep the fact that it's a sequel in our mind. You're just approaching it like a fresh piece of work.
Also, I'd just like to add that, they're much like the first one. I think that there are 4 different love stories across different ages, across different stages, and so long as you find even one story from this, and I think you'll find maybe more than one that you can relate to, that's all we can do, tell real, relatable, honest stories and give our best, and I think we've done that.
And also I heard there were no scripts for Basuda's film. You have worked already, so how was that?
See, the experience on Basuda's film is always going to be unique. He has his own unique way of working. And the fact is, it works. It works for him. So yes, he would definitely give you a detailed outline of your story, of the beats of your story. He would give you a detailed kind of detailed synopsis, speak to you about your character, about the essence of the character. So you know exactly the kind of guy you're playing. But yes, he doesn't fully give you a bound script before, and that's his method. And once you've been on a set with him, after 2-3 days, you get used to it, and then you enjoy it, because again, it's a way of removing pressure. You don't know what you're shooting the next day. How will you feel pressure? So it's a very impromptu way. We were not planning on. There's a small musical part in the movie where they said, come and just sing, maybe it'll help you in lip syncing. And I got into the studio, and they seemed to think that my voice was sounding good. They said, yaar, acha lag raha hai, Adi, keep going, So I was supposed to sing, I think, 1 or 2 lines. I ended up singing the whole thing, and that's what's ended up being in the film. So I'm glad it happened in an impromptu fashion. I didn't overthink it. I just was in the moment, and I sang the song. And I'm excited. I'm excited to see what people think. It's a very quirky song, to say the least. When you see it, you'll know what I mean. We can't tell you the subject matter. But I'm really happy to have done it, and hopefully I'll do a few more now that the ice has been broken.
Can we hear the 2 lines?
No. The thing is now, because I'm not a trained singer, I need the backing. I need one guitar. I need something. Otherwise, guys, I think you always start leaving the premises, and we don't want that. It's too early in the day for these deep questions. I think what's wonderful about the 4 love stories is that Basuda has used situations that I think everyone can connect with. Situations that you face in a big city, and I think everyone will connect with one story or the other. As far as my experience with modern love, I think the only thing that has probably changed is technology and the fact that we communicate in new ways. We have phones in our pocket, we're hyper-connected. So maybe that has some effect it plays on relationships in today's day and age. And that's also an aspect of a story that Sir has explored in Konkana and Pankaj Sir's track, where the mobile phone can play a truant, in a relationship. So that has changed, and that probably changes dynamics and for you to adjust to that hyper-connectivity. So maybe that's one thing.
Have you discovered anything new?
I've discovered this, and relationships in the age of social media, a lot has changed.
Thank you. Sarah, over to you.
I think he pretty much summed it up. But yeah, I think that because maybe of the phone nowadays, where we know where the other person is all the time, but when we're with them, are we really with them? So I think that what at least I'm discovering, and it's not just about love, I think it's about any interpersonal relationship. It's about being as honest as you can in the moment, and I think that having real conversations, just like being there, because that is not reality, this is. You know, I think we tend to forget that.
Thank you. Thank you, Aditi.
Probably be my first day. The first day on Basuda's set, where one was thrown into, you know, just the world that he creates, and it was just so lovely. It was such a privilege. Adi has worked with him before, so I think he was very comfortable with this way of working. But I think that, like, you know, he was saying earlier, that once you get used to this way of working, it's very liberating. So I think it must be my first day. We did a musical portion of the film, and it was a lot of fun. And yeah, I think that was it. That's great. That's great. And for you?
You know, honestly, every day is memorable on set with something or the other happens that you never knew was going to happen. It's always some kind of discovery. The scene goes into a place you never thought it would go. Or he asks you to do something that you never knew you're going to be asked to do. So the main thing is you should sleep well and come so that you're ready. You can concentrate and you can do something on the fly. Every day is a fun day, but yes, we had a fun time in the first 3 days because that's where we shot this musical, which was a new kind of way of shooting a song for all of us. Suddenly mid-scene to break into song and then go back into dialogue was something that was challenging, but lots of fun as well.
Yeah, when we have such incredible.
Yeah.
पेशेंट लेके करो सबको मिलेगा
Closer to each other.
25 स्टार्ट फ्रॉम लेफ्ट प्लीज और लेफ्ट करो सामने तक फ्रॉम दिस इज लेफ्ट टू राइट ए माथा नाउ और कैमरा चले आस दिस साइड प्लीज दिस साइड सारा दिस साइड मिडिल
Aditya on the
Sara,
middle.
this side.
Aditya on the middle. Aditya side. Sara.
सारा एंड आदित्य
Both on the middle. Both on the middle.
लेफ्ट
Both on the middle.
राइट प्लीज राइट सारा प्लीज राइट
Straight.
लेफ्ट